What is going on, guys? Spicy Corg here for another Rocket League video. Before we get into the video, real quick, I gotta remind you I am giving away this titanium white mainframe right here. Once we reach 24,000 subs here on the channel, all you gotta do to get entered to win is just drop me a like on the video, leave me a comment down below, and make sure you are subscribing to the channel, of course, so you don't miss out on any future videos, and you can help me reach that goal of 24,000 so we can give this mainframe away. So today we're going to be talking a little bit about the new season update and some parts of it. But first, they dropped a titanium white exalter in the item shop. Looks pretty sick. Feel free to use my code corgYT if you are grabbing any of this stuff in here, especially the Athena's bundle, which is also really sick, and the culprit of the octane in the item shop that, you know, we've made a video on a few days back. So the actual topic of today's video, I'm sure you guys can tell, is the tournament system. So as you guys know, we have tournaments in Rocket League, and you know, they are 3v3 tournaments only, and they are every 3 hours. So if you miss them, you gotta wait 3 more hours. There is always a second chance one, so you have like kind of a 30-minute window to register for a tournament. However, if you miss that, you gotta wait another 2 hours and 45 minutes roughly. So the tournaments, they're always 3v3. They've never had 2v2 or any kind of other tournaments in the game. The rewards, obviously that's not what we're talking about today. Yeah, so let me just hop on over to the Rocket League website and we'll just go ahead and talk about what they have that's coming out that's brand new for tournaments. So let me just tab out of here. It should be pulled up right now. So we have 2v2 tournaments coming. We have Rumble tournaments coming. And not just Rumble, it is all extra modes. So we'll just go ahead and read through this just so you guys can see exactly what they say about it. So Season 3 is in its final lap and will end on August 11th. That means it's time to talk about what's coming in Season 4. Very exciting. You may have seen our community update on Reddit last week that mentioned improvements to tournaments. We're happy to announce with the start of Season 4, we're adding more competitive tournaments each day, including tournaments for 2v2 and extra modes. So this is really cool because their tournaments before, they were only at nighttime, except for the weekends. So if you work a night shift, if you leave for work, at least in Mountain Standard Time, that's just what I'm going to base this off of. If you leave for work at 2 and get off work at 10, you miss every single tournament except for the ones on the weekend. So hopefully they add some tournaments in the morning so that everyone can participate in tournaments. That would be really cool. And they did say that they're adding more tournaments daily. So we'll just go ahead and keep reading. 2v2 tournaments are here and will function just like 3v3 tournaments. Simply join a competitive tournament either alone or with a teammate to enter into a 32-team bracket and climb your way to victory. With new tournaments being added to the daily schedule, we didn't want to simply replace any existing 3v3 tournaments, so the daily schedule of competitive tournaments is expanding to include more tournaments to join in each region. We'll be adding between 8 and 13 additional tournaments a week in every region. Check out the schedule each day to see which tournament is best for you and your team. So this kind of scares me a little bit because it doesn't necessarily say that they're adding more in the morning or different times. It does say that they're not replacing any of the current ones, so you will still have the same 3v3 tournaments at the same times, I believe is what that means. Could be wrong there, but going on from there, expanding the number of tournaments each day means we can add different kinds of tournaments to the schedule, such as extra mode tournaments. The featured extra mode can change every day, so be sure to look at the schedule each day for tournaments in Rumble, Hoops, Snow Day, and Drop Shot. Teams will enter extra mode tournaments at their tournament rank, but tournament ranks will not be affected by performance in extra mode tournaments. However, players will still receive tournament credits and tournament winner titles from these tournaments. So, oh, and they said we'll be keeping a close eye on the impact in these newly added time slots and modes, and we'll adjust the schedule if necessary. So that's really cool. They're going to keep an eye on everything and actually add new time slots. They specified it right there for the tournaments. So I don't know if they're going to be 3v3 tournaments or if they're going to be the 2v2 and the, you know, extra mode tournaments that are going to be in the new slots. It would be really cool to see both of them or all of them kind of just mixed around to where you can just play, you know, whatever tournament is out, or maybe just all of them all at once. Like you can join a 2v2 or a 3v3 or a drop shot tournament all at the same time at like every 3 hours or every 2 hours or every hour and a half, whatever it is. I've always thought that tournaments should only be 2 hours apart because at like pretty much the maximum, the longest your tournament can run is about an hour and a half-ish. At least in my experience when I've played every single game, and you know, we've had some long games and whatever, because the tournament time is capped for each game. So I really think they should only be about 2 hours apart. That would be phenomenal, because then you could get in so many tournaments and you don't have to wait so long between them. So updated tournaments interface along with expanded schedule for competitive tournaments. Season 4 is also coming with an updated look for the tournament's history tab. This new UI will show a log of your competitive tournament's history, including when it was entered, how you placed, and the rank of the tournament. Speaking of ranks, your tournament rank will now be displayed on the tournament home screen, which is sick. So I'm like somewhere around like Champ 3. I did end up getting into a Grand Champ tournament. I'm just gonna humble brag real quick. I do have a Grand Champ tournament winner title. I'm never gonna use it. I like the Platinum one too much. It's part of me at this point, and I just can't swap away from it. But that's really, really cool that it will show your rank, because I have been GC in tournaments a couple times, but it's never showed it. And I just get into the tournament, you know, maybe win one game and then lose, and then it drops me out of GC back to Champ 3. But you can always track that through RL Tracker as well. But it would just be really, really cool to have that there, so you know what your rank is before joining the tournament. So there's less than a week left before we hit the Dusty Trail in Season 4. Reach those extra pro tiers in your Rocket Pass. Okay, so that's just kind of talking about Season 4. We don't really need to read that. But this looks sick. This looks really, really sick. That'll be a whole separate video. That'll be a whole separate video. I can't talk about it. I can't talk about it in this one. We are going to talk about Season 4 probably tomorrow, and what we expect to be in it, and what is kind of speculated about it. So that should be really, really cool. Stay tuned for that video coming tomorrow, or at least I believe it'll be tomorrow. Maybe not. I don't know. I make no promises at all. So yeah, the new changes to the tournaments. I got a tournament starting in 10 minutes. I should join. Should be really, really fun. I will be doing a tournament opening sometime, probably this weekend, because the tournaments expire, like all this will expire this week. So be on the lookout for that as well. I will be opening probably a few Champions Cups, All-Stars, whatever, just to get rid of these and end the season. I haven't been doing these that much because the season has been so long that these items are just not, like, they're not cool anymore. Like, I just don't care for them, so I'm not motivated to play the tournaments. I'd rather just chill with my friends and play casual or comp or whatever, private matches, whatever. So if you look in like my goal explosions, I have where are they? Yeah, like I have 4 of the same black market from this season. So from the tournament rewards. So like it's just not very special anymore. And you know, it's just not very cool. I did play one tournament, it looks like, placed top 32. I might play this one just to grab some more tournament credits, but I should definitely have a tournament opening coming out this week. I don't know if it will be before the new season or not. It might be kind of like a filler video in between the new season, because I don't believe that I can actually take the day off like I normally would like to for the new Rocket Pass, unfortunately. I love doing that because it's so much fun to stream and give away some Rocket passes to you guys. I just give away like 1,000 credits to each person, like 5 or 6 people, and normally a lot of people come hang out and it's a lot of fun, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that because I am taking some time off work here very shortly, and I just can't take another day off. So yeah, thank you guys for all the support on the channel. I really appreciate it. Don't forget, we are giving away this titanium white mainframe once we reach 24,000 subs. We've been climbing. It's slow, but we've been climbing. We're gonna get there. We're at like 23.5k, so I mean 500 away. We'll get there eventually, and then we finally get to give this thing away, hopefully before it hits the item shop, because that would kind of suck if everyone already had one. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and we will catch you next time. Peace.